All right, so this is Adam from the Video Game Dads podcast. I finally got these in the mail. I was an original Kickstarter backer of the Brawler 64 controller, and the original controller is gray. It has a little issue with the trigger, but it's a fantastic controller. It's
Hey guys.
so much better than the original N64 controller, especially going back after all these years. I loved the N64 back in the day, but the original controller was it's hard to go back to after you've been playing with dual analog controllers and the like.
Hey guys.
So that's my son Grayson saying hi. I thought maybe we would go ahead and unbox some of these, or at least one of them, so that you can kind of get an idea of what they look like.
And I'm gonna open a red one.
So yeah, is the red one your favorite, Bubba?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on real fast. Let's see about opening that up. So this little tab comes out right here, so open that. Okay, like this. Hold on.
I could do it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, pull that out. And then this part will flip up. Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Good.
And that's how you open it.
Yeah, good job.
What? You put down and put it
Get that out of there.
All right.
Oh, cool.
And there's kind of a little plug, and this thing comes out.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
so
that.
just push it out of that plastic. It's kind of stuck in there.
Yeah.
Cool beans, dude.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I could play video games.
Here you go, let me see that. So this one's translucent all the way through. I know some of the others that I've seen on Castlemania games and other things have solid, the grip parts are a solid color. But the control, the thumbstick feels really good on this. It's got a good D-pad.
And we're going to go ahead and open,
And really all the buttons feel pretty good.
We're
On
gonna
it. The build
go-
quality on these is good. I think this is actually, I know this is a redesign from the original Kickstarter backer controller that I already have. And I don't have the other one in my hand right now, but I do feel like this one is lighter. And as you can see, it's got the the spot for the transfer pack or memory card or rumble pack or whatever it is that you want to put in your N64. The one thing that I will say is the game that I've used most after getting one of these is Perfect Dark and GoldenEye, and I really like the controller for both of those. So let's open up some of the other colors, Bob.
So this one's like blue.
Yeah.
And
the
it
blue
does
one?
the same thing.
Yeah, cool.
Like that.
Yeah, pull it out.
I can do it now.
Yeah. Don't beat the box up. Daddy keeps the boxes because he's crazy. Yep. There you go. Yep, open it up. Let's see what that one looks like.
I really hope.
Now the original problem with the shoulder button is one that honestly never has been an issue for me at all, and I can't imagine a game where it even would be an issue. But it's when you press the L button, it pushes on the analog a little, and if you think about the original way the N64 controller is designed, in the original controller, it's physically impossible really to push the L button and the analog, for the vast majority of games. So it's really not a big issue. So this one's kind of like an aquamarine color, but again, same sort of thing. And there are other colors available. I think there's a green, and if I remember right, I believe there's an orange one as well. But this gets me up to a full set of
And this one,
having four, so we can do 4-player games. Yep, open it up.
I always do this.
And of course, if you have the fantastic N64 consoles, these controllers sort of match and go right along. I do like the translucent color. So
I could do it.
this is the pink controller. So this will be the one that is my my daughter's when she's a little bit older than her current 9 months. Well, I guess if she takes a liking to pink, you're not supposed to push them toward pink, I suppose. But I tried to get one because he would like red. I kind of like the blue. I thought maybe she would like the pink. She seems to like pink so far, but that's what this one looks like.
Mine doesn't have it.
And that's that.
Mine doesn't have it.
Oh, here you go. Here's the little manual that comes in with it. So you've got all different flavors there.
We got like.
And then this basically tells a little bit about it.
And
It's funny that it has to have a setup Basically, you just plug it in like any other controller. But this is a really good controller, and I'm really glad. I don't do that many Kickstarter things. I'm assuming these are all Kickstarter backers here that are on this. But I do them on occasion when it looks like they're going to be something cool and something useful, and I'm really happy that I actually did back this. But I would highly recommend, these controllers just in the general sense. I have love for the old N64 controller just because of nostalgia, but these are certainly a step above, and honestly a lot better to go back to after being spoiled by dual analog.